Entrepreneurs, and really all humans, and entrepreneurs are humans, but we tend to ruin resources that are free. So in the late 60s, there was a term that was coined called the tragedy of the commons. So the concept basically says that when something is free or low barrier to entry, humans will tend to ruin it. So you can point to pastures that were used by farmers for free for their cattle to graze in, were nowhere near in as good a shape as private pastures. Same thing with overfishing, right? We hear about all these places where there's no regulation or they're international waters and anybody can fish, they tend to get overfished. Well, as entrepreneurs, we can kind of learn from that because we tend to gravitate to those things that are free or have low barriers to entry. Social media, for example. Not the paid social, the free stuff. So then all of us tend to go in there and start posting a bunch of things that people don't care about. I almost said shit, but Beverly's sitting right there. She's like, you better not say that word. But this is not a cautionary tale, and this is not me asking you or even asking myself to become more responsible with free resources. We know that's not going to happen. But what if we start focusing on resources that have higher barriers of entry? So, not to pick on Beverly, but here's to plug Beverly. Print advertising is something that will now break through the clutter instead of all the free stuff. Bombarding people with emails and posting on social media all the time. Well, maybe you print a nice brochure and give that out because most of your competitors aren't going to be doing those things. Maybe you do some video like we're doing today. It's a higher barrier to entry, so less competitors are going to be doing that. So just remember, when you're going to do something that's free or low barrier to entry that everybody else is doing, chances are you're going to have what's called the law of diminishing returns. You're going to put in a lot of effort, but you're going to get very little benefit back out of it. So just remember this phrase: free is not necessarily better.